Joined by Mr. Suresh Venkatachari, Chairman at 8K Miles Software Services. Thank you so much for joining us on NDTV Profit. Very strong earnings posted by 8K Miles. Of course, the base was small. What kind of margin expansion did you see in this quarter?
Actually, we focus more on driving the revenue growth rather than profitability at this stage. There is a huge market opportunity for expanding our sales, which in turns actually generate substantial profit. We invest continuously on innovation, so which will automate most of our services, which will lead into a higher profitable margin.
But can you tell me what was the margin band like?
Unfortunately, we don't give any visibility or guidelines at this moment on revenue growth or profitability.
No, I'm asking what was the margin that you enjoyed in the second quarter when you posted your earnings?
Okay, we did a EBITDA margin of about 36% EBITDA margin.
All right, Mr. Venkatachari, this 36% EBITDA margin
compared to 34% last.
All right, so that has also jumped now. Is it sustainable going ahead? What's the margin outlook for the entire year that you are now looking forward to?
See, we continue to innovate more and automate our processes and our product. Actually, we expect to profit to significantly rise as we are a non-linear company in terms of our revenue growth to the profitability. So we would expect the profitability to either maintain this level or increase over a period of time.
How has been the response of cloud computing in particular in the Indian market? Because we believe that here there are companies which are not really ready to adapt cloud computing just as yet. What kind of companies are you targeting? Only the big ones, or the small size, or the mid-sized ones?
Okay, I think this problem is actually a global one. Even if you see historically, the cloud computing was not fully adapted in even a matured market like US. Even in the US, it's only around 5% of the market is actually scratching now on the cloud. So there is a significant growth opportunity both in the US as well as in India. The early adapter for the cloud is all the e-commerce player who offer sell online, or like airlines which sell the tickets. Wherever you see a huge demand for a highly spike-based volume, and also in the startup, that's where you see the early adapters. However, in the next 2 to 3 years, you will see a witness even every small to mid-size enterprise to large enterprise will move into the cloud, as they have to upgrade their existing data center or a private cloud. So you see a huge opportunity growth in the next 3 to 5 years.
So big opportunity you are expecting in the next 3 to 5 years, but getting orders from companies, how difficult it is at this point in time, and do you think people are now slowly and gradually adapting themselves for this new technology?
Yes, absolutely. 2 years back, it's very, very difficult for us to get into more number of customer base. Right now, the market is actually looking to expand more, and where we see a strong growth. Even if you look at our revenue growth from the previous year, actually our growth is substantially growing because of the market demand increases. And if you look at the Gartner or other reports, there is a $45 billion opportunity, and we are still scratching a very, very small surface.
Right. Mr. Venkatachari, I'm trying to understand how do you compete with competition? We have very big marquee names in the technology space of HCL Tech, Infosys, Wipro. Yes, you offer a very niche product, but these big companies, when they go to the client, they bundle things. They're making investments in SMAC, and how do you compete with them? Be it getting clients or even retaining your employees, because it's hard to come by people who have good SMAC
the enterprises
skills.
Okay, let me explain to you actually. The enterprises really look for in the cloud space, not a generalist. They look for a specific cloud experts who can come and help. We are a company, we are a battle tested, and we have implemented various case scenarios, and we have a very, very strong IP-led automation revolve around people. So ours actually, we have a patent and we have innovations and a lot of IP tools we have built under knowledge database, which is very put us in a very unique position. And some of the big clients actually where use the large GSI, they are looking at us as thought leader in the cloud computing space. So that's kind of a recognition what we get. In the last 2 quarters, we have broken into like more than four big large enterprise customer. So that shows us actually a need for a specific focused player in the cloud space.
Can you tell us what your deal pipeline is? How many more clients will you add? How much more deals are you expecting in the remaining 6 months of this year?
We look at a consistent growth from here this year and the next year. We would expect to grow in a rapid phase. That's what actually we are investing money in a marketing bandwidth, and also looking at an inorganic opportunity where we can able to offer a complete domain-based technology. Currently, we are a technology provider. We help enterprise move into the cloud and manage their existing infrastructure using a cloud managed services, and offer a security services revolve around that. In future, we want to offer into a certain domain space like a pharma and healthcare vertical, which will help us to grow more number of customers.
All right, Mr. Venkatachari, thank you so much for speaking with us at NDTV Profit and giving us more details of the earnings posted by the company and the outlook ahead.